Hello, Outer Region again. This is our second game against Berserk. We are Beastmen, and he is Dark Elves, as you can see. So we bring the good old Morghur, the Shadow Gave, and the Brave Shaman of Wild. I was thinking of bringing the Beast for the Flock of Doom, but I thought he might bring like Medusas and like Charybdis and stuff, so we might need Traderkin. And our giant infantry squad, I tried to kind of separate a little bit. We have Ungors, a little bit of Gore herds, mostly Ungors. He brings the Ravagers of Rakarth for some reason. I'm not too sure why. Maybe he thought I would bring the Butchers of Kelthengard, and then he could shoot them with this, but I didn't. I just went for like a lot of infantry. And yeah, luckily because the Beastmen are mostly all Vanguard, we can cap this point pretty quickly. He brought Lokir Felheart, who I guess is okay, but yeah, I guess he does also give the leadership debuff. Oh yeah, here comes. So he brought the Bloodrack Shrine, which is basically just a Medusa, but more expensive. I forgot exactly what she does. Okay, she gives a debuff to everything around it and a buff to their units. That's pretty good, but I don't think the Bloodrack did too much. And yeah, he brought an assassin here because he has the ability Black Dragon Egg. It's kind of like, you know, if you know the vampires Scab Scrape, it's kind of a weaker version of that, honestly. So I'm not sure if it's worth it, but oh well. So yeah, you can see I do have a bunch of Ungors trying to shoot the Bloodrack Shrine, and even though she's shooting at my Ungors, that's not that big of a deal because as you can see, her value is not a lot. We can just kind of wait around. And yeah, he's summoning a lot of Black Ark Corsairs handbows. They are pretty good against Beastmen because the Black Arks can fight pretty well and they can shoot. But because I have this giant formation here, he just has to wait around. Yeah, I was kind of thinking of doing a back cap, but I decided, nah, that'll probably give the advantage to him. I'll just wait. And he doesn't have his sorcerer yet, I think, so he brings Burning Head and Flamestorm, but he doesn't have it yet. Yeah, you can see I do try to, because the Knight Assassin was starting to shoot at my caster, you can see here, so I'm trying to move them away from his line of sight. And my archers are firing. Yeah, you can see here now, the Black Dragon Egg doesn't do a lot of damage, but you know, if I'm grouped up a lot and the Medusa's shooting, it does a good amount. And yeah, I'm trying to not get hit by the Medusa's ability, the shooting ability. And you can see that I'm kind of sending in the Ungor so that I can kind of shoot. But you can see I'm kind of grouping myself up here. If he had his Fire Sorcerer kind of earlier, yeah, one shot from the Medusa did quite a lot of damage to the Ungors. And I'm starting to realize that I probably need to pressure a little bit, so I'm sending Morghur in, and I summon some Minotaurs so that I can kill the Ravagers and a lot of his cavalry. So yeah, you can see Morghur, he realizes that Lokir is right there, and Lokir is an anti-infantry specialist, so I'm like, okay, probably want to get out of there. And yeah, the Traderkin could be used now, but I think I don't yet. Yeah, you can see the Ravagers are kind of stuck on my infantry, and now my Minotaurs and my Centaurs of Zinj are coming in to kill them. He does have Dark Riders here. I think he should have went in for the attack on the Ungor Raiders because these are only Ungor Spearmen. They won't do too much too quickly. But yeah, you can see the Ravagers kind of got annihilated, and now that they're shattered, I'm like, okay, I don't need to worry about that anymore. I'm sending all the Minotaurs and Centaurs back. Ungor Raiders, they were out pretty quickly, but as long as they come back, it's not that big of a deal. Oh yeah, here we go. Traderkin on the Knight Assassin because I know for a fact it can't heal. It doesn't have a lot of HP, so you can see we're doing a lot of damage to him. And we're doing damage to Lokir Felheart. Lokir has healing, but it's not like he has a lot of HP, so we can kill him, and in fact we kinda do later on. Oh yeah, here we go. Another Black Egg going on to my archers. Again, not a lot of damage. That's like maybe 1/5 HP. We have a bunch of archers firing at the Black Ark Corsairs, but honestly I should have maybe backed them up a bit because the Black Ark's got armor, so it's not that good. I did chase these Dark Riders a little bit, but I decided to just prepare my lines instead. Yeah, and here we go. The caster, they're using like Flame Storm, and then I think they use a Burning Head, but I mean, it is good, but you can see that the Flame Storm kind of goes away from the Ungors, although they are gonna run back into it. Oh no, you fools! They're routing and running back into the Flame Storm. Ah well, what can you do? And you know, Burning Head causing a leadership debuff, and yeah, a lot of shooting going on, but because he does have a lot of Black Ark Corsairs, and he has a lot of expensive things like these Bloodrack Shrines, I am sending all of my guys to just attack the Black Arks, and then the Minotaurs can come back here. You can see they're moving over to attack the Bloodrack Shrine. And I'm sending the Ungors in because I know if he blobs up here, I do have Traderkin and also Morghur's summon ability. I might use it. Yeah, there we go. I think that's it. Yes. So I'm using the Traderkin. You can see it does a lot of damage to the Bloodrack Shrine. And because there's a lot of like Corsairs here, they're like, I believe, are they 750? I think they are. You can see I have the Chaos Spawn summon coming in to trap them up a little bit. The Bloodrack Shrine is running away, but that's fine. Do I charge this? I don't think I do. Okay, I guess I don't. Yep, I was busy microing, I guess. And yeah, this fight, although Lokir is doing a lot of damage to Morghur, that's not that big of an issue. And yeah, you can see here I also surrounded the caster with the Centaurs of Tzeentch, and now she's dead. Yeah! And because he put her on a horse, she's probably at least like 600 to 700 gold, so you need to put a lot more investment to getting them back. I got the second Chaos Summon, which I'm assuming means I lowered the HP of one of the Corsairs, and now they're insta-dead. That's Morghur's ability, by the way. You can summon a normal Chaos Spawn, and then you can transform one enemy into a Chaos Spawn. Oh, there's another Traderkin. Just want to kill the Khainite Assassin and the Lokir Fellheart. You can see he is healing, but he has very low HP right now because of the Traderkins. And yeah, the Khainite Assassin, not doing very good either. Yeah, our Centaurs got routed off, but we are starting to get a pretty big value lead. You can see we're kind of 1,000 ahead. We are also kind of reforming our lines. We're sending our Ungors back. We have Centaurs just charging these Bleak Swords. And then, yeah, these two Cav, they could try to get here, but they're held by 3 Spearmen, so he needs to focus on the fight here. And oh yeah, you can see, Morghur is like, uh-oh, get me out of here. And now I'm gonna try to save him. Actually, I guess the Centaurs, oh god. Lokir just killed 2 Centaurs with 1 attack. Uh-oh. Oh, and I'm guessing, yeah, Bloodrack does cause terror. So you can see some of our Centaurs are running away, but, you know, it is pretty close to death. I think we're gonna send like send the Centaur to kill it later. And yeah, he is sending his cavalry to do a lot of work, but we also have a lot of cavalry that are coming back with barrier and stuff, so we're gonna just win the cavalry fight. And then yeah, our Minotaurs are doing great. We summon another Minotaur at some point, I believe. I don't know when, but I think it's later. And Morghur, he's fine fighting these cavalry. Lokir is kind of trapped up here, although he is making a good blob for good old Total War AI. My guys are kind of stuck around this pillar, so they're kind of in a blob, but whatever. Yeah, so Minotaurs were attacking it. It ran away a little bit. We're gonna just fight the cavalry, and then these Centaurs of Tzeentch are gonna come in. Oop. Yeah, see, that was a good shot, but Centaurs of Tzeentch are gonna come in. Bloodrack Shrine is basically dead now. Yeah, luckily, our Centaurs do trade pretty well into his cavalry, so even though he's summoning a bunch of cavalry, we are kinda winning that. And oh, Morghur, I guess I sent him back in to fight Lokir, which I definitely shouldn't have done. But you can see we are using another Traderkin just to get rid of Lokir, and I think I'll summon something to help protect Morghur later. Yeah, and you can see we are starting to kind of dominate the battlefield. We still have a pretty big advantage. We got the second point. We have higher cap weight, so that should be good. Oh, Morghur is kind of close to dying, but you know, it's fine. We get the Centaurs of Tzeentch here, and now Lokir is basically dead. Luckily we dodged that, but there's a flamestorm. Yeah. So Lokir is dead. We get hit by a flamestorm, but that's fine. You can see he summoned the fire sorcerer again. That's like about 700 gold. That isn't good for his momentum. And we are now sending some cavalry to send to our third point, but later on I realized, hey, we don't have the cap weight for this. Why aren't we capping it? That's because he has a single dread spear right here. I do notice that later though. Yeah, and you can see we have the middle point now. We are sending Centaurs to just kind of kill everything, and I think in a charge, Centaurs tend to win against the Dark Riders, I believe. Or they're pretty even. Yeah, that's fine. And yeah, you can see we have a pretty big advantage now. Morghur is okay. Their Lord is dead. Lokir is dead, so the Lord death penalty is active right now. And yeah, because I realized that he doesn't have the time to just send in a bunch of infantry. He's just gonna keep summoning these cavalry. I do decide that... Oh yeah, and yeah, here we go. We realize there's a dread spear, so we run away from that. We do send the Minotaurs in because I know for a fact that if he summons a bunch of cavalry, Minotaurs are gonna be great to deal with them. Yeah, and then Beastmen, pretty good. He's gonna send these cavalry to try and get my Ungors, but I do have a bunch of cavalry coming in, Centaurs, to rear charge them. And yeah, in this one, it's against spears, so I'm okay with that. Yeah, and you can kind of see we are starting to take over the game. We still have a big value lead. If it's a cavalry versus cavalry, the Beastman cavalry is a little bit better. The Birding Head wasn't bad, but I think he needed to send it more this way because it only hit like a little bit of our Centaurs. And yeah, I'm using the Traderkin again. A lot of damage to the Fire Sorcerer, a lot of damage to the Dark Riders, and yeah, a lot of cavalry play going on, but we are going to win now that the Minotaurs are here. And Morghur, he's been a champ. He didn't get much value, but Lokir was distracted trying to kill him and kind of got caught out. He summoned the 2 Chaos Spawn. That's honestly all you need him to do. And yeah. You can see Minotaurs just doing great. And then they're gonna charge these Dark Riders right here, and now they're gonna be dead. We got a bunch of Centaurs against Dark Riders. Centaurs are more expensive, so they're going to win, but yeah. And this is the good play, just run away from the Minotaurs, but as long as I put the Minotaurs here and I have the better cap weight, it should be fine. The Fire Sorcerer does go and try to kill Morghur, but I think that's a bad idea. Because, you know, not that... Because Morghur is low, yes, but in terms of combat stats, the Fire Sorceress is not great, and he does keep sending them to try and kill Morghur, but that doesn't really work out. But yeah, I decided to send one of my spearmen over because this doesn't seem like it's gonna get caught, so we are just flooding it with a lot of Centaurs, and he's flooding it with a lot of Dark Riders, even Dark Rider crossbowmen. And yeah, this is pretty much over. And yeah, he does have the shooting to try and kill my Minotaurs, but we win that. Yeah, I think Beastmen, they did get a pretty recent nerf where the Centaurs cost 50 gold extra, and the Centaurs of Tzeentch cost 100 extra, I think. The Centaurs still seem pretty good. I don't know. Something's with them where, maybe, I mean, in our Slaanesh game, you saw that the Hellstriders did very good. Maybe Cavalry overall has, like, better charge damage or something. I guess they should, but it's kind of making them overperform a little bit, I think. Traderkin getting close to 3,000, mainly using it on Lokir. I mean, Lokir got 2,000 value. That is pretty good. I mean, I guess a lot of it was on Morghur and he didn't die, so it doesn't matter too much, but Lokir did very good. And he also causes the leadership debuff, so does the Medusa Shrine. So maybe that's a strat, but if the enemy brings Traderkin, that just kind of counters it, I feel like. The Assassin, I'm assuming he costs more than this and he, you know, didn't do great. The Black Dragon Egg thing doesn't seem to do a lot of damage. The Ravagers of Rakarth did not do great. The Fire Sorcerer did okay, but it's mostly killing Ungors, which was not great for him either. And I don't think the crossbows, yeah, these crossbows did not do great. Yeah. And yeah, some of our gore herds managed to attack the bleak swords. The bleak swords have okay combat stats, but these gore herds are anti-infantry, so they're very good against them. Anyway, yeah, that's about it for the replay.